For a long while, everyone assumed Honda would remain a quiet partner once it teamed up with Aston Martin. But if the latest clues and statements are anything to go by, that assumption couldn't be further from the truth. Instead, Honda seems poised to reshape Aston Martin's future in ways no one anticipated. And at the heart of this grand plan, a possible superstar lineup, one that may include two of the biggest names in Formula One. If even a fraction of these rumours prove accurate, Aston Martin could be on the cusp of its most transformative era yet. Honda's legacy in Formula One reads like a roller coaster ride. They struggled early on in their reunion with McLaren, but once they joined forces with Red Bull, the tide turned rapidly. That partnership led to multiple championships and proved that Honda has the capability and ambition to compete at the highest level. Now, with new regulations on the horizon, Honda's plans have grown even bolder. Their decision to partner with Aston Martin initially seemed like a typical engine supply deal. But behind the scenes, the Japanese manufacturer has shown clear signs of wanting more. Instead of just providing power units, Honda is determined to help shape everything, from car design to driver choices. In many fans' eyes, Fernando Alonso had nothing left to prove, yet somehow he's still here, proving doubters wrong and racking up respectable results. While whispers persist about his looming retirement, Alonso's passion shows no signs of fading. He's still the driver who can unnerve his rivals, push engineering teams to excel, and deliver performances that defy his years on the grid. Honda and Aston Martin recognise what they have in Alonso, a proven champion with an uncanny knack for helping teams develop. That alone might inspire him to stick around beyond 2026. If Aston Martin's project looks strong enough, and if a blockbuster teammate arrives, Alonso might find that final piece of motivation to chase one more shot at glory. There's no denying that Max Verstappen stands at the pinnacle of modern Formula One. Champion credentials aside, he's known for an aggressive style that keeps fans on the edge of their seats. Honda's admiration for him is no secret. During their time with Red Bull, Honda engineers praised Verstappen's direct and clear communication, calling him a dream driver to work with. If Red Bull shows signs of faltering in the coming seasons, or if their car development can't match Max's ambitions, could he jump ship to Aston Martin? Honda certainly hopes so. Their longing to reunite with Verstappen is loud and clear, and Aston Martin's growing competitiveness might be the perfect lure. Aston Martin's dynamics become even more complex when you factor in Lance Stroll. Backed by his billionaire father, Lawrence Stroll, Lance has faced skepticism from day one. Some insiders claim that Adrian Newey, brought in as a key technical partner, has reservations about Lance's ability to fully exploit the car's performance. That raises a thorny issue. Can the team truly aim for championships with Lance on board, or will they have to consider other options? This potential conflict looms large. Lawrence Stroll's deep involvement in the team stems in part from his desire to see his son flourish. But if Honda pushes hard for a Verstappen-Alonso tandem, or even for other top-tier drivers, will Lawrence be able to ignore those demands if it means giving up Lance's seat? Visualize a pairing of Alonso and Verstappen at Aston Martin, two relentless, fiercely competitive champions. In a world where synergy and development are key, such a duo could spark an engineering revolution within the team. Honda's willingness to invest heavily for the right drivers only adds to the intrigue. Of course, another name floated is Yuki Tsunoda, who's also been nurtured by Honda. But that option likely pales in comparison to reuniting with Verstappen. It's clear who Honda would prefer, especially if they want to replicate the championship success they tasted with Red Bull. This sets the stage for an internal battle, where business, family loyalty, and hunger for championships may collide. Lawrence Stroll is not here to merely park a car on the grid. He's poured resources into Aston Martin, upgrading facilities and recruiting top talent. The team's brand new factory, expanded engineering departments, and continued recruitment spree all suggest a long-term goal, transforming Aston Martin into a title contender, not just another midfield runner. Yet even the best investments can be undermined by the wrong driver lineup. To truly capitalise on all that spending, you need two drivers capable of pushing each other and the car to its limits. If it turns out Lance Stroll isn't that calibre of driver, Lawrence faces a wrenching choice: side with his son's career aspirations or commit fully to constructing a championship-winning team. In every F1 operation, the team principal and senior leadership play critical roles in shaping strategy, driver signings and overall direction. At Aston Martin, that power structure is especially important right now. Their principal is tasked with balancing Honda's ambitions, Lawrence Stroll's long-term vision, and the team's everyday operations. Technical advisors, including high-profile figures like Adrian Newey, also have a strong voice in who gets behind the wheel. If the team principal sides with Honda and Newey on driver decisions, it may sideline Lawrence's personal preferences, especially regarding Lance. While a conflict in leadership could destabilize any team, it can also be the catalyst that forces difficult but necessary choices to achieve greatness. Watching how these individuals negotiate and compromise may be the real key to Aston Martin's future. Beyond the garage, there's another powerful force that influences every team's direction: the fans and sponsor relationships. Exciting drivers like Verstappen or the enduring star power of Alonso can attract major sponsorship deals, further fueling the team's growth. A lineup that promises real championship potential often brings in a surge of commercial interest, which can then fund more aggressive car development. On the flip side, a controversial decision, such as dropping Lance Stroll or shelving Yuki Tsunoda, could stir public backlash. Sponsors typically avoid drama that paints their investments in a negative light. Balancing fan excitement with sponsor approval adds yet another layer to Aston Martin's high-stakes decisions. Ultimately, a star-studded driver lineup could energize the team's fan base and deliver huge branding dividends. Speculation around Aston Martin has never been higher. With Honda's resurgent influence, a potential Verstappen reunion, and Alonso's ongoing brilliance, the possibilities for this team are endless. Yet these visions clash with Lawrence Stroll's desire to see his son succeed, fueling ongoing discussions about who truly belongs in the driver's seat. What path will they choose? Will the dream combination of Alonso and Verstappen come to fruition? Or will business interests and family loyalty keep Lance firmly in place? And could Yuki Tsunoda sneak into the mix if circumstances don't align for Max? As the future unfolds, each decision made now could either catapult Aston Martin to a new era of success, or leave them grappling with lingering questions about what might have been. Let us know how you see it, because the drama behind the scenes may end up being more intense than anything on the racetrack. From Honda's growing ambitions to whispers of a superstar driver pairing, Aston Martin's future hangs in the balance. Where do you think this story will go next? And could a shocking new lineup truly be on the horizon? Let us know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, because in Formula One, nothing stays quiet for long.